Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn and Kelly's playdate at the sand turns dangerous. As a new morning rose over Los Angeles, a disguised Sheila dropped by Deacon's apartment. He saluted her with a kiss and remarked that he couldn't believe that Sheila was a free woman. Still, Deacon did not suppose that walking around Los Angeles with Sheila on his arm was a good move for him. Sheila pledged that she'd make the utmost of her newfound freedom. Cleric questioned what Sheila meant and bothered that Sheila might have an unrealistic idea of what her future held. Sheila thanked Deacon for fussing about her but told him there was no reason to be concerned. The stars are aligned. Everything is going my way. Fate is smiling on me, Sheila said giddily. Sheila's uncontrolled sanguinity sounded like a form for disaster to Deacon. When Deacon reminded Sheila that analogous situations had ended up with her doing effects that were crazy, Sheila tossed and pounded her hands. "I detest that word," she said in a loud tale. Deacon said what should have been egregious: Sheila had shot Finn and Steffi. It sounded doubtful, he said, that Finn would ever want to have Sheila in his life. Sheila asked why everyone kept bringing up the double firing. Sheila told Deacon of the events with Finn at the courthouse after she would learn she would be getting out of jail. "He did not look at me with abomination or fear or judgment. It's like for the first time he'd really saw me," Sheila said with a violent expression on her face. She described the clinch and how she would felt Finn's heart beating against her casket. Cleric was blown down by Sheila's story. Liam dropped by Steffi's sandhouse to see if she had spoken to Finn about the clinch. Steffi said that she had not because Finn had worked in each, neither at the sanitarium. Steffi reflected that she was not sure what she would say to Finn because she was not really sure what she would seen in Liam's videotape. "Please, don't blow me off or treat me like I'm overreacting," Liam responded. Steffi continued to play down Liam's videotape and claimed that she and the kiddies were Finn's top precedents. Liam forcefully stated that he'd not sit back and watch Steffi and Kelly and Hayes' life be put in jeopardy by Sheila. Liam admitted that he was not sure what Finn's passions for Sheila were, but he suggested that they could still be an open assignation for Sheila to demit Steffi's life. "I know my hubby," a recalcitrant Steffi snapped. Steffi agreed that it was disturbing that Finn had hugged Sheila, but she said that she wouldn't jump to any conclusions until she would spoken to Finn. Liam declined to give Finn the benefit of the mistrustfulness. "He's my hubby, and he hasn't given me a reason not to trust him," Steffi combated, adding that she'd not throw down everything she held dear over one clinch. Liam remained pertinacious that commodity was not right. "I've a feeling commodity is going to be commodity awful," Liam said in an agitated state. At the sanitarium, Finn asked a nanny, Rose, to bring Kelly to his office when she was dropped off. The nanny agreed and, before leaving, told Finn that she was sorry to hear that Sheila had been released from jail. Alone in his office, Finn allowed back to the clinch he and Sheila had participated at the courthouse. Latterly, when Kelly arrived, Finn gave her a big clinch and they talked about heading to the sand together. Finn told the nanny that indeed, though he would be at the sand, he was still on call. He asked that she communicate him incontinently if anything changed with any of his case's conditions. At the sand, Finn and Kelly played in the ocean. They were ignorant that Sheila was watching them from inside a near blue roof. Finn and Kelly sat on the sand, making sandcastles. Finn entered a call, but before taking it, he reminded Kelly how important it was to admire the ocean and the peril it posed. Finn had a poor signal on his phone and stepped down to try to get better event. Kelly decided to head down to the water to get a bucket of water for the sandcastle's culvert. Sheila stood up to keep track of the youthful girl. A surge knocked Kelly to the ground. Sheila yelled out the girl's name and contended toward the water. Everything changes for Steffi and Finn. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for July 31, August 4, 2023 reveal Finn's careless move having a dramatic effect on his family's life. Steffi Forrester is beside herself. Steffi Forrester Finnegan is shocked to learn that her son Kelly nearly drowned in the ocean and doesn't understand how commodity like that could beat on a tardy sand day. She finds out when her hubby John Finn Finnegan admits that he took his eye off Kelly for just a nanosecond to take a phone call about a case, and Kelly wandered into the water. Steffi can't believe that Finn would be so foolish as to do that with a child. Turn your reverse for indeed a alternate while a child is near a body of water because you know what could be. Having Sheila Carter there adds to her wrathfulness and frustration. Did Sheila have anything to do with this? How could Finn indeed allow her near their children? This is all too important for Steffi. Steffi Forrester gets further marvels by the middle of the week. It looks as if one of Steffi's worst fears is about to come true. Sheila is ingratiating herself into their lives more, and Finn seems welcome to it. Does he indeed make a suggestion about a nurse since they've been looking for a new bone? If he suggests Sheila also, each he does is prove he's not allowing straight. Lee Finnegan can't indeed believe how her son is acting about Sheila, and she's fully on Steffi's side. Still, when Steffi makes a big decision, indeed Wyatt Spencer has to question where that choice is really coming from. Liam Spencer seems both outraged and satisfied about the situation. This proves him right about Sheila and Finn, plus it also leaves him an opening to get Steffi back, considering that he cannot be alone and Hope Logan would rather be with Thomas Forrester. Will Steffi fall for Liam again or decide to stick it out with her hubby? Bill plots to end Sheila permanently. Drastic new plan since court system failed. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila Carter may want to watch her back now that she's a free woman. Bill Spencer played the idol and allowed. He was going to put Sheila behind bars for good, but that plan boomeranged spectacularly. Since the court system failed, this could turn into a situation where Bill takes matters into his own hands. Sheila got down with some serious crimes, but Bill might step up to make sure she pays anyway. Bill blackmailed Steffi Forrester and John Finn Finnegan so that they wouldn't swear against Sheila, which bring them their chance at justice. Still, Finn and Steffi could have taken Sheila down over what happened in the alley if it weren't for Bill making a mess with that muffed FBI sting. Bill owes Steffi and Finn big time for blowing this, so perhaps he'll be the one to make effects right and ensure that Sheila is no way of trouble again. It's possible Bill will hire a mega hit on Sheila or just do the deed himself. Bill is clearly able of it, so we'll see if he eventually takes charge. Of course, B&B suckers know Bill has been trying to stay on a better path, especially since he's holding out stopgap that perhaps he can reunite with Katie Logan someday. Still, Bill might determine that some effects, like the safety of the people he cares about, are what's most important. Perhaps Bill will determine that he's okay with getting his hands dirty if it means Sheila can't hurt anyone differently. Anyhow, Bill was furious when he got updates on Sheila's unanticipated release. It's tough to believe Bill will just let it go, so he could scheme and launch some bad news for Sheila ultimately. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some surprises are still to come now that Sheila is roving the thoroughfares, so stick with us to see what's ahead in her coming chapter. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.